Now we are going to make a particular layer invisible or visible by using our ArcPy script. Let's start this game with our start ArcPy script, these three lines. For this purpose, we need to get access in this data frame, then we need to get access into this particular layer, then we make this visible or invisible by using programming language true or false. Let's start this. In our previous lecture, we already have learned how to print the first layer name, which means how to get access in the first layer or in the second layer by using ArcPy script. Use that same script. First of all, get access into the data frame with this object dflist space arcpy dot mapping dot list data frames, then mxt comma, then give the data frame name, which is first data frame. I am using this data frame, first data frame. Now give the index number for this list data frame function. Index number must be 0. By using this 0, it will start searching from the beginning of the layer inside of this data frame. So use this 0 outside of this bracket. Don't use it inside of this argument bracket. Create this index number outside of this function bracket. Now press enter. Now we need to get access into a particular layer by using layer list. Then arcpy dot mapping dot list layer. List layers function. Inside of this list layers function, our argument will be mxt, then select all layers by using a star, then comma, then use the data frame object, which is dflist. Now we need to give the index number based on our layer. Say I want to make this USA city point layer invisible, which is exist inside of this first data frame. So the index number of this USA city point is 0. So let's use 0. Now press enter. Now our next object will be layer list dot visible is equal to false. Now press enter. Now let's refresh our table of content by using refresh function, refresh doc. Now press enter. See, now we have make our USA city point layer invisible, which means we have unchecked this. Now let's save this script so that we can use it for our further GIS work. Make layer visible or invisible. Let's clear this. Now load the script to make another layer invisible. Say in here, I want to make another layer invisible, which is the second layer, South Dakota Road. For this purpose, we need to use index number as 1, because if we use positive index number, the index number of South Dakota will be 1. Let's make this layer invisible by using false. In here, we are telling Python programming layer list dot visible is equal to false, which means visibility of this layer will be invisible. In here, by using this script, layer list dot visible is equal to false, which means in thinking language we are telling that layer list, which means this layer, the visibility, which means the visibility of this layer, false, which means invisible. If we want to give the instruction it will be visible, then we need to use true. So in thinking language we are telling layer list, which means this layer visibility will be invisible. In programming language it has been created with layer list dot visible is equal to false. So this is our programming language. Now press enter. See, our South Dakota Road has been invisible. If we refresh this map window, we can see it is invisible now. But in table of content, it has been unchecked already. Let's clear this. Now let's apply this for another data frame. Say I want to make invisible the layer of second data frame. Just change the name of data frame and press enter. See, it has been unchecked. If we active this, it is invisible now. So in this way, we can make any layer visible or invisible by using our ArcPy script. Now let's make this visible. Let's load the script. In here, we need to use true. In programming language, we are telling layer list dot visible equal to true, which means in thinking language, layer number 1, index number 0 is indicating layer number 1, and the visibility of first layer is visible, which means true. Now press enter. See, in table of content, we can see it has been checked. If we make this active, we can see our USSCT point again in our map window. Now let's do it practically in your Python script.